Hello, so I've added this section into the course as a chance for you to get to know me, to know my background, and then to figure out what's led me on to do PT mentoring. So I thought I'd explain, how I got into fitness and what's led me here today. So I started my professional career in the British Army. I joined the Army in 2004 and I left the Army in 2012 after an 8-year career. I joined the Royal Engineers and then I did pre-parachute selection, which is known as P Company, and then I become a para and I was then an airborne engineer. Within my time within airborne engineers, I went to Afghanistan in 2008 and I deployed to Afghanistan again in 2010 for another 7-month tour. I absolutely loved the Army. The Army was a big part of my life. It was my whole life actually. And within the Army, fitness was very much a big forefront of everything I was doing. And within kind of my day-to-day job, I was also running the fitness side for my troop, which was like 30 guys at the time. And that was everything from running to circuit training to gym sessions. And my knowledge just kind of grew throughout that time. And fitness has changed since I was in the Army. You know, the fitness industry in general, the knowledge out there in general has changed. But that's where it all began for me. So my 8-year career in the Army then led me to leave the Army to then want to work in fitness and want to work in the world of sport and fitness. So I left the Army in 2012 and then I went to St Mary's University in Twickenham to do some studies in strength conditioning. I didn't do a full degree, I just did some strength conditioning modules. And whilst I was there, I worked at Virgin Active in Clapham Common as an employed personal trainer. Within my time at Clapham Common, I then got promoted to PT manager, and my job was, half my job was PT managing and the other half was being an employed personal trainer. And I was there for 2.5 years at Virgin, and it was great. I learned a lot from Virgin. I learned a lot about structure and kind of the account sides of tracking numbers. And that was great for me. But then I decided after that I wanted to work and do my own thing. So I left Virgin after 2.5 years and I went to CrossFit. There's a brand new kind of CrossFit gym that opened up in an area close to me. So I was working in a CrossFit gym as like a self-employed personal trainer, and then I was jumping in and doing a bit of CrossFit stuff. But after about a year of doing that, I decided I wanted to be back in a bigger gym. I wanted to be back in more of a commercial gym instead of just kind of, I felt it was quite lonely actually at the time, because you was in this big kind of warehouse of a gym by yourself most of the day, apart from when there was like classes on or clients were in. So I wanted to get back in the mix of being in a gym. So then at the time, Fitness First were going for a rebrand. So I moved to Fitness First as they went from a rebrand when they had that blue squiggly Fitness First writing, and then changed to the F1 type of red logos of Fitness First. So I moved when they had the rebrand, and I moved there as a health and fitness manager and a self-employed PT. So again, that was like a 50-50 role. Fitness First are great. So I was there for nearly 4 years at Fitness First. I was only in the health and fitness manager role for about a year, because then they changed what the health and fitness manager role was, and it wasn't so much mentoring the PTs, it was more running the kind of gym floor equipment side of things and reception side of things, and that's not what I really wanted to do anymore. Mentoring and working with PTs was very much my bag, so I decided to step back away from that kind of role and just focus on my own personal training, and at Fitness First it's a self-employed role. So after 4 years in Fitness First, everything was going great. And then a friend of mine said, who was working in the city at the time, said there's a brand new gym box just about to open. And I was like, well, let's go look at that. So I couldn't help but look at it, and it was like the best gym I've ever seen in my life. And it was just a brand new gym, and that's Gym Box Cannon Street. And I decided to move to Cannon Street. So I'd made that decision based on, I'd enjoyed my time at Fitness First, and Fitness First are great, but there's a brand new opportunity here with like the most amazing kit. I'm quite into CrossFit, and they just had the best. They're fully fit out by Leakio. The frame section was great, and it just had everything I wanted. So I saw it as an opportunity for me to step my game up, restart again, tweak all my models, and move to the city, which I've always wanted to do. A lot of my PT roles, well, all my PT roles before that was in like Southwest London, and I really wanted to work in the city. So moving to Gym Box was the perfect opportunity for me to then move into a city gym, a brand new gym that's designed exactly how I would build a gym. So that was quite a big move, and I made that move in 2018, the summer 2018, when Cannon Street opened. So in 2018 I made the move to Cannon Street, started rebuilding my client base, and within 4 months of being at Gym Box, they decided to open up this PT manager role, because they wanted a manager in club to kind of mentor the trainers so they could grow, and if we bring any new trainers on, they'd have that support bubble. and that was like the perfect role for me. So I took that role on pretty quickly, and yeah, then I've been in Gymbox ever since. So about a year and a half into the PT manager role, Gymbox decided they wanted to set up their own PT academy, and I got approached because of my views in PT and my experience in coaching to kind of help set up that model. So myself with a guy called Tom Ackerson, Tom's head of PT at Gymbox, made me head of education to then set up the recruitment process and then the onboarding education process for our self-employed PTs. So that's what I do now in Gymbox. I run the onboarding process for new PTs, and I work with them. I run a business course for those PTs, and I mentor them in their first month they're within Gymbox, just to help them get set up in the self-employed world. So that role's a self-employed role. It's a small contracting role that I do with Gymbox, and alongside that I run my own PT business and my own online coaching business. So that works perfectly for me, and that's what I do now. Kind of my future of kind of where I'm going with all this is, I'm going to still run the Gymbox Academy. I'm still going to do my own PT, and I'm still going to do online coaching. What this is with my Coach's Corner is just another way for me to help PTs become better coaches, and just a way to spread knowledge and just help people kind of not so much take shortcuts, but I've made all the mistakes of being a PT, and there's so many things I wish I knew back when I started, and that's the whole point of Coach's Corner, my online programs and my one-to-one mentoring, is that I can help people accelerate faster and don't make the mistakes I did, because I've already made them. If you're making mistakes that I made, then you're just wasting your time. If you learn from me, then you won't have to make those mistakes. And by mistakes, I mean I've just found quicker, better ways of doing things. And being a self-employed PT, I'm a big believer that if you're organised, do not underestimate being organised, because being organised and having structure in your life enables you to deliver a better service and do more. And that's what I teach PTs how to do now. Yeah, so that's me. That's where I've been. 8 years in the British Army, 2.5 years in Virgin, a year in CrossFit, 4 years in Fitness First, and then by the time I recorded this, it was 2.5 years at Gymbox. So as you can see, I've been in both the employed and self-employed settings. So that just enables me to work with both type of trainers, and I'm going to do pieces on which one's better, or my views on employed and self-employed. But either way, I've kind of been in both, and the self-employed world suits me more at the moment because it enables me to run courses like this. So that's my professional life. In my sporting life, as well as like playing rugby in the army and all my running and weights I did in the army. Since I left the army, it was very much rugby for 7 years, and due to a few little niggles, getting a bit older, rugby's kind of taken a step back for a little bit, and I've very much got into road cycling at the moment. That seems to be my thing, which I'm very much enjoying at the moment. I've always done CrossFit. I've always done like the CrossFit Open. I've always done turf games. I'm a big fan of kind of exposing myself and just kind of seeing where my weaknesses are. But kind of my main beef has always been rugby and now it's cycling. And like I say, I do the Open every year, and I do turf game competitions just to see where I'm at, just to see where my fitness level's at, just to expose my weaknesses. So I hope you found all that useful. I hope you found it interesting. I'm a big believer that you should always know where people like me are coming from, just so you can see, have I got the experience? Am I worth listening to? I think I am. I've been around a little bit, and hopefully the stuff I put out you find useful, you find engaging, and you can take something from it that will fast track you and help you become a better coach. Okay, so with all that said, dive into the courses, dive into all the episodes and stuff I put out, take in all the content, give me feedback, and yeah, I hope you find it all useful.